Welcome to another exclusive celebrity house tour. Today we're taking you inside one of the most stunning homes out there, where luxury, style, and over-the-top amenities come together. From jaw-dropping architecture to million-dollar views, get ready for an inside look at how the rich and famous really live. Let's check it out. Hilary Duff has lived in a sprawling Georgian-style Beverly Hills estate for nearly a decade, and she's customized the place to be her dream home. The home she shares with her 3 children and husband, Matthew Coma, is nothing short of stunning, but it would take about 3 remodels until it was perfect for Hilary. Despite its stylish appearance, her home is still livable for kids and pets running around, and as Hilary says, it's chaos, which is just the way we like it. Before this, she also owned a home in the Toluca Lake area of LA, which she sold around 2012. Also guys, I'm gonna be dropping a new video of Michael and I's new house tour soon, so be sure to follow my other channel if you want to see that. In these videos, we don't reveal any addresses, and even though I've done a house tour of my own place, please do not show up at any private residences because it's not safe for anyone. Hilary Duff is an actress, singer, author, and more who rose to fame at a young age, notably from the Disney Channel series Lizzie McGuire. Playing the title character on the show quickly gave Hilary teen idol status, and after the show, it also spawned a film, the Lizzie McGuire movie. Aside from being in a handful of films, she also starred in the show Younger, and most recently, she currently produces and stars in the series How I Met Your Father as the lead role of Sophie. As a music artist, Hilary has sold over 15 million records worldwide, and her albums from the early and mid-2000s were all successful. At the time of this recording, the devoted mom of 3 has amassed a net worth of about $25 million and lives in her longtime Beverly Hills mansion with her family. Hey guys, it's Kara the Vampire Slayer back with another exclusive house tour here on Famous Entertainment, and today we're seeing where Hilary Duff calls home. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit me up on Instagram to chat. And now let's get into this video. In 2020, Hilary Duff invited Architectural Digest inside for a tour of her current home, which she's changed up a lot since purchasing it about a decade ago. Despite making sure her mansion was chic and stylish, Hill still kept her kids and pets in mind, explaining, "This house is used by kids. We have found this really nice balance. I care a lot about interior design, and I do like to invest in furniture, but furniture that I feel like I'm gonna love and reuse in many different ways, and also that my kids can like climb on and beat up a little bit. Now it feels like our family's home." Hilary purchased the 5,260 square foot family home back in 2010 for $3.85 million when she was still with her ex. These days, Hilary, her husband Matthew Coma, their 2 daughters, and Hilary's son Luca all call this property home. Hilary's home is a Georgian colonial-style mansion in the Beverly Hills guard-gated Summit neighborhood, but to the actress, the place would require a major overhaul. The front boasted grandiose fountains and a yellow-toned exterior along with 80s-style wooden floors inside, all of which had to go. Hilary opted to have the house gutted and in the end, left the bones of the mansion while creating more open and brighter living spaces inside. Hill's home offers 2 floors of stately living space with 5 beds and 6.5 baths throughout. Upon moving in, the brick and concrete driveway was protected by a wall and gate, and at the time there was also a large fountain in the middle of the front. The double-height front porch boasts columns and then leads into the entrance hall, where there used to be different floors underfoot, but still has the same double-height ceilings and curved, stylish staircase. These days, Hilary's foyer has bright white walls, a glittery and unique chandelier overhead, and rustic-looking hardwood floors. Nearby, Hilary's mansion offers a variety of formal and non-formal living and dining areas, along with a breakfast room, and a gourmet kitchen that used to have all-white cabinets and herringbone-patterned floors underneath. Now, Hilary's kitchen is decked out with a dark blue theme in the cabinets, as well as white countertops and gold hardware. Not to mention the unique tiled backsplash is the star's favorite aspect of the kitchen. This space opens right up to the family room for easy access, where Hill and her family do all of their relaxing and TV watching. Here, there are coffered ceilings, a wet bar, a fireplace, and French doors out to the yard. Her home also offers various other living spaces, including a more formal and modern living area near the front of the home. Elsewhere in Hilary's gorgeous home, there are 4 family or guest rooms, which we know many are now occupied by her kids. We've got a glimpse of her son Luca's fun bedroom, which boasts bunk beds and even a slide, while her baby daughter's bank sinks and may have sleeping quarters as well. Her home offers marble ensuite baths to go with the extra bedrooms too. Then Hilary's master retreat offers her a quiet space to get ready and relax, which she's fitted with a vanity and sitting area, while the corner set room also opens through French doors to Juliet balconies. Hilary's master suite also boasts a fireplace in a bedroom and a crazy impressive walk-in closet. She actually made her ensuite bath into a total getaway. It's now been transformed into a fully furnished suite with distressed hardwood flooring, an area to do her makeup, a freestanding tub, a separate shower, and comfy seating space. She said, "My husband thinks it's sad we don't share a bathroom. He's like, we miss so much good hanging out time. I want to get ready with you. I don't think I always want to get ready with you, but when I am putting on my makeup, he will sit on that couch. It's sweet." Elsewhere in the residence, Hilary has designed a room dedicated to her kids with a play area, a corner with computer to get schoolwork done, and more. Hill's backyard backs onto a vacant hillside for ultimate privacy, and the groomed grounds have some shaded brick terraces, one of which is suitable for alfresco dining with a pergola over top, and also back here is a long and chic lap pool with built-in spa and water slide. She also more recently added an outdoor covered hangout space with fireplace and TV, as well as some comfy furnishings. What might just be the most unique feature in Hilary's yard is the chicken coop, which has 6 chickens, and the actress said they were just getting used to her then. It had been a really fun project for the star. Altogether, Hilary has remodeled her beloved home twice since the initial time when she moved in. Most recently, she worked with designers at Studio Lifestyle to make the place fully feel like her own, and she said, "I painted my front door this beautiful blush color. I was ready to get rid of some of the dark colors to move away from everything being so tonal and to lighten up a lot of the furniture." In 2012, Hilary also sold her main Toluca Lake estate in LA for just under its $6.25 million asking price. According to records, the actress-singer purchased this reinvented Mediterranean home back in 2004 for $3.5 million, and at the time of selling and moving on to her current home, she was pregnant with her son Luca and with her ex-husband. Hilary had confessed that while living at her Toluca Lake house, every time she stepped outside, paparazzi were waiting and she was craving more privacy. Not only did Hilary purchase this home hot off of her Lizzie McGuire fame, which spanned around 9,000 square feet of space inside, she also picked up a second home in the area. This main house was apparently where she lived with her parents and her older sister Hilary Duff for quite some time. The second house was located just half a block away, and Hilary purchased it when she was 18 years old for $1.6 million, and it spanned 2,420 square feet. It seems that her mom had moved to this house at some point. Anyways, the home that Hilary sold in 2012, or her main house at the time, was built back in 1951 and updated plenty since, offering 5 beds, 6 baths, and plenty of security, as it was situated behind a grand gate. Inside, the unique home had an open and airy floor plan, along with some celeb-worthy amenities. There was a central courtyard, high ceilings, and main rooms like an industrial-style kitchen with beamed ceilings and a dark brown color scheme. There was also a long dining table under a skylit space, as well as a den, office, a billiards room, a bar, and other entertaining spaces like a wine cellar and cognac room. For the more athletic types, Hilary's former home also boasted a home gym as well as an art and dance studio, depending on your mood. I mean, there was even reportedly what's called a gift wrapping room. Hilary's one-time master suite here was decorated in an edgy glam and had high ceilings, also complete with his and hers walk-in closets and bathrooms. Each custom-made ensuite here had heated floors and custom finishes like the stonework and light fixtures. Outside, Hilary's former home had a stunning swimming pool and spa, among other luxury features. Alright guys, so now we've checked out Hilary Duff's cheerful LA home, as well as her former house, so that wraps up this video. After checking out her customized estate, what did you think? What were your favorite features in her home? I loved all of the personal touches that Hilary put to really make it a true family house. Anyways, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! star Christina Aguilera has been living in her family mansion for quite some time, purchasing the gated property back in 2013 for over $10 million. The home is located in the Mulholland Estates neighborhood and boasts features like unique fireplaces, a bathhouse, saltwater pool, and much more. Not to mention, one of Christina's former Hollywood homes also just came up for sale, and today we're gonna take a look at a couple of her properties, past and present. Hey guys, it's Kara the Vampire Slayer back with another exclusive house tour here on Famous Entertainment. We're gonna check out a couple places Christina Aguilera has called home, including her current mega mansion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to chat. Now let's get into this video. In these videos, we don't reveal any addresses, and even though I've done a house tour of my own place, please do not show up at any private residences because it's not safe for anyone. Back in 2013, Christina settled in her current family mansion, paying $10.75 million for the stunner. Located in the Sherman Oaks neighborhood, Mulholland Estates is a celeb favored location, and the pop star's famous neighbors here include Kendall Jenner, who purchased her abode off of Charlie Sheen, and the likes of Paris Hilton and DJ Khaled, just to name a few. Christina's mansion sits on a double lot behind secure gates on just under an acre of land, while the spacious home is built in a Mediterranean style. The interior span 11,107 square feet of space with 6 beds, 9 baths, and custom designs and finishes throughout. Christina purchased the home off of Tom Gores, owner of the Detroit Pistons, and he was formerly leasing it to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Adrienne Maloof for $20K per month. The main living spaces had an airy yet grand vibe with an old world touch in many of the rooms. There were soaring wood beam ceilings, such as in the living room, which also features a fireplace. The great room has a large arched door leading to outside, as well as a charming staircase to the upper level. Christina's gourmet kitchen is decked out with rich wood cabinetry and wood beams and hardwood floors to match. All of the wood gives a warm vibe to the massive kitchen, and there are high-end appliances, including the upscale stove and range. Other features here include a walk-in pantry with fridge and sunny breakfast table. Recently, Christina shared a photo of one of her living areas, which she's decorated with a lot of bright red. It was accessorized with black, gold, white, and gray furnishings, and fans loved the aesthetic, also boasting a gold fireplace and mushroom-shaped cushions. Luxury arched hallways lead through the main level of her home and also offer French doors out to a courtyard. Christina's impressive mansion has an elegant brick and tile wine room, a movie theater, as well as a cozy wood-paneled library with fireplace. There are also 2 bars and a formal chandelier-adorned living area which flows into an enclosed sunroom with wood-paneled ceilings. I love the vibe of this space, and it also has hand-painted details on the wall, a fireplace, a billiards table, and sitting area, while the arched glass door is open to the garden. All of the 5 guest bedrooms boast their own ensuite, but Christina's master retreat tops them all. The space is fit for a queen with carved stone fireplace, private office that could be a dressing room, and 2 walk-ins. Not to mention, the marble master bath is made up of 2 rooms, both of which have chandeliers, as well as twin vanities, a soaking tub, and steam shower. More recently, Christina gave us a more personal look into the space, giving fans a sneak peek at her sleeping quarters. She took to Instagram to show off her perfect jeans, but her glamorous bedroom nearly stole the show. The pop star was standing in the dressing room area of her boudoir, which now features a black and white tiled floor and accents like a black beaded curtain. In usual Christina fashion, her massive bed had pink, black, and white cushions, as well as a rose gold chandelier above the bed and an impressive floor-to-ceiling headboard. Just when you think that's it, we still didn't check out the backyard. The lush grounds of the mansion are stacked with entertainment areas and perfectly landscaped gardens, including a stone gazebo, barbecue and grilling station, as well as a couple of fountains. Also out back, there's a saltwater pool and spa along with a bathhouse, all of which is protected with state-of-the-art security systems. At the time, Christina shares the stunning property with her 2 children, Max and Summer Rain, as well as her fiance, Matt Rutler. Christina's lived in her current mansion for a long time now, but she hasn't always. Recently in December 2021, it was reported that a mid-century mansion once owned by the star was on the market for just under $10 million. Christina sold this abode in 2011 for $4.7 million to a beauty executive, while at one point the property was even owned by other Hollywood stars like Liza Minnelli and Jack Haley Jr. The architectural home was located at the end of a prime enclave in the Sunset Strip area of Hollywood and surrounded by plenty of other celebrity mansions with stunning views from downtown to the ocean. Built back in 1960 and transformed into a contemporary masterpiece since, this mansion offers 6,500 square feet of space and 4 beds and 7 baths. During her time living here, Christina summoned interior designer Steve Herman to help her give the home a total redesign. Looking at photos, we can see the modern crib has features like wooden ceilings, a multitude of skylights, and other custom details. Some main level highlights include grandly sized common areas like the family room with sunken conversation pit and built-in seating, as well as walls of glass that overlook the LA basin. Meanwhile, the master suite spans an impressive 1,200 square feet of space alone, boasting 2 fireplaces, a huge walk-in closet, and a marble bath with built-in aquarium. Downstairs, Christina's former home had a home movie theater with seats for 18 and a wet bar, while outside you'll find a sun deck and both a free-form pool and 12-person spa warmed with an outdoor fireplace. This home embodies the ultimate Hollywood Hills lifestyle, but it seems that Christina's current mansion is much more family-friendly. Alright guys, so now that we've taken an in-depth look at where Christina Aguilera calls home, I'm gonna bring this house tour to a close. We saw her longtime Mulholland Estates mansion, which is truly beautiful, as well as how she's decorated some of the rooms more recently, including her master suite. We also checked out a much more modern Sunset Strip crib she used to live in prior to this. Which home was more your style? For me, that's easily her current property because I love the enchanting details like the arches, gardens, and not to mention the warm yet grand interiors. Be sure to let me know what you liked or didn't like about Christina's mansions down in that comment section. I personally loved her style. Nearly a year after listing it for $10 million, Justin Timberlake successfully sold a sprawling parcel of land in Tennessee for $8 million, double the amount he originally paid for the property in the affluent Franklin neighborhood 9 years ago. The 43-year-old Memphis native purchased nearly 127 acres of land near the historic village of Leapers Fork for $4 million in spring 2015. Timberlake, who was recently arrested for DWI in the Hamptons, co-owns a bar and restaurant in Nashville. He has also purchased hundreds of acres of land northwest of the city, where he plans to open an 18-hole golf course and collab with a luxury golfing company. In addition to his recent sale, Timberlake and his actress and producer wife Jessica Biel own a Hollywood Hills mansion, as well as a spacious home in the exclusive Yellowstone Club near Big Sky, Montana. Despite Timberlake's fame, his life has become considerably more low-key in recent years. After over 11 years of marriage, he and Biel have found sanctuary in an ultra-private, lavish, gated community in Big Sky, where they live with their 2 sons, Silas and Phineas. According to local residents, over the past 8 years, the couple have embraced a cozy and quiet lifestyle far removed from the spotlight. Justin Timberlake's real estate ventures continue to evolve. After nearly a year on the market with an asking price of $10 million, the Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, and actor successfully sold a sprawling piece of land in Tennessee for $8 million. This is double the amount he originally paid for the property in the affluent Franklin neighborhood 9 years ago. The 43-year-old Memphis native bought the nearly 127 acres near the historic village of Leapers Fork for $4 million in the spring of 2015. He purchased the land from Aubrey Preston, a local philanthropist and preservationist, who sold Timberlake the portion of his 224-acre property. There are no details on Timberlake's plans for this land, which is protected against development through the Land Trust for Tennessee, Preston said at the time of the sale. He said at the time of sale, "Both of us share that love of Tennessee and enjoy how we grew up on land. We want to do our part to save that for future generations and our kids. That's how we got to know each other." Set alongside the Natchez Trace Parkway in Williamson County, about 20 miles from Nashville, the picturesque ridgetop site consists of 50 acres of open pasture, wildlife food plots, a spring-fed fishing pond, and woodsy trails, all offering sweeping views of the valley. According to the listing, the property features dual entrances, including one that passes through a covered bridge over Dobbins Branch Creek and another designed for construction crews or horse trailers. Timberlake co-owns a bar and restaurant in Nashville and has purchased hundreds of acres of land northwest of the city too. He plans to open an 18-hole golf course there in collab with a luxury golfing company. Justin and Jessica also have a long-time home in the Hollywood Hills, and while most pictures and details are harder to come by, we know Justin bought the place back in 2002 for $8.3 million off of actress Helen Hunt. Helen Hunt bought the legendary Errol Flynn estate 4 years prior, and while she was very involved in designing the home, she never actually moved in. It was too big for her. She expanded the property by buying some adjacent lots, and it was her idea to construct a 1,000 square foot porch with views of the valley. Details claim the house offers over 13,000 square feet of living space with 6 beds and 10 baths. We can also see there's a basketball court, huge pool and spa, as well as a large detached guest house. The walled and gated property sits on 10 acres of land with mature oak and sycamore trees for more privacy, and the Mediterranean-style home boasts 2 office suites, a recording studio, a gym, and a theater with its own lobby and bar. Justin and Jessica added the basketball court and a putting green since moving in way back in 2002. In fact, the entire property was remodeled during the couple's time here, and recently they tried to sell it for $35 million before it was removed from the market. After 12 years of marriage, Justin and Jessica have found peace in an ultra-private, luxury-gated community in Big Sky, Montana, where they live with their 2 sons, Silas and Phineas. According to local residents, over the past 8 years, the couple embraced a cozy and quiet lifestyle removed from the spotlight. Justin can often be seen around Big Sky, stopping by local ski shops or buying groceries at the farmers market during the summer. Meanwhile, Jessica Biel frequently visits small boutiques or shops for healthy food. Sources reveal that the couple enjoys romantic getaways to a secluded spa 2 hours away, hiking, and attending community events. Justin and Jessica purchased their property in 2015 as part of the Yellowstone Club in Big Sky, a private ski and golf resort spanning 13,600 acres. According to Forbes, they paid $300,000 in membership fees before even buying their property, and they continue to pay $30,000 annually in dues. The resort boasts 2,900 acres of ski trails and an 18-hole mountain golf course, offering plenty of outdoor activities for the family to enjoy. The Yellowstone Club is home to other notable members, including Bill Gates, former Vice President Dan Quayle, and Jack Kemp. During a virtual appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Jessica was seen sitting in what looked like to be the living room of their Montana home, featuring a cream sofa against wooden paneled walls and a metallic lamp on a table. Justin's also shared a photo posing in what seems to be their dining room, which has sky blue walls, wooden floors, and large sash windows with a wicker basket. Jessica posted a black and white photo from another room that has similar shutter doors on a cupboard and a metal sofa-style bed. The couple also shared pictures of their game nights from another room, showing impressive garden views, a bay window, white walls, and wooden floors. Yellowstone Club has posted professional photos that offer a glimpse into the typical homes on the resort. One caption read, "This 6-bedroom condo features an open floor plan centered around a bright and airy kitchen and great room." Located within the village at Yellowstone Club, which is a lively hub of activity with nightlife, retail opportunities, youth programming, and amazing condo living. The couple enjoys stunning views from their home, making it a perfect retreat for the family. According to locals, Big Sky experienced significant growth over the past 6 years, transforming into a bustling downtown area with upscale shops, restaurants, a movie theater, an ice skating rink, and the highly anticipated Base, a public rec center and rock climbing facility. After checking out Justin Timberlake's properties that he shares with his family, that's gonna wrap up today's house tour. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'm Kara, follow me on Instagram to chat, and I'll see you another time. Bye! In 2013, about a year before she married former NFL player Eric Johnson, Jessica Simpson purchased a stunning mansion in Hidden Hills for $11.5 million off of Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne. This 2.5-acre estate would become Jessica's family home for more than a decade, where she lived with her husband and their 3 children. Now, the pop star and billionaire fashion entrepreneur has decided to try and sell her longtime home for $22 million. While it's unknown where she's off to, Jessica did reveal in an interview recently that she's thinking about a permanent move to Nashville to reboot her music career. Either way, her stunning LA mansion would be hard to let go of, as it boasts over 13,000 square feet of updated and colorful spaces, including a double-height foyer with spiral staircase, a recording studio, gym, and a resort-style backyard. Jessica Simpson is most recently trying to sell her longtime Los Angeles home for $22 million after sharing that she spent the summer living in Nashville with her family. The singer-turned-fashion mogul officially placed her 13,274 square foot mansion on the market, which is located in the upscale guard-gated community of Hidden Hills. And looking at the listing photos, the estate is truly unique and stunning. News of the possible home sale follows after Jessica shared that she was so happy to move to Tennessee for the summer with her husband, Eric Johnson, and their 3 children, Maxwell, Ace, and Birdie Mae. Jessica revealed in August 2023, while they were staying there, just how much she loved Nashville and the area. She said, "Being in Nashville, even my kids are like, you laugh the whole time, you're so happy." The qualities Jessica likes about the southern city may be even more appealing now that she's wanting to reboot her music career. She further added about why she likes it there. "It's because I'm not on guard. I'm with a lot of like-minded people. It's not about the celebrities. It's really about the music and the heart and the conversation." While a move to Nashville is undoubtedly exciting, the home Jessica would be leaving behind in LA is stunning as they come. The 43-year-old Texas native bought the Hidden Hills mansion from Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne in 2013 for $11.5 million, slightly before she and Eric Johnson officially tied the knot. The Osbournes purchased the home in 2007, and while living there, they hired Martin Lawrence Bullard to give the mega mansion a huge makeover, which was featured in Architectural Digest. While the home looked gorgeous after that makeover, Jessica made the place even more appealing and unique during her 10-year-plus stay. More color was brought in, including the multicolored glass by the front door and entryway, as well as stylish touches in every room, such as geometric ceilings, rustic wood touches, and pops of bold paint. Built in 2001, Jessica's Cape Cod-inspired estate is set behind a gated driveway and offers up 8 bedrooms and 13 baths. The multi-level mansion is introduced by a double-height foyer with grand spiral staircase as well as walls of glass. From there, a gourmet kitchen is painted in a dark teal color scheme and outfitted with designer wolf appliances, a center island, walk-in pantry, and a breakfast nook. Then, oversized sliding barn doors lead to a family room set underneath a vaulted wood beam ceiling, and here there's also a fireplace made of reclaimed brick. Another grand living area boasts a geometric ceiling, chandelier, and cozy fireplace. Other spaces in the mansion include a classy and spacious wood-paneled library, as well as a home gym and recording studio, which no doubt came in handy for Jessica's years living here. Jessica and Eric's master suite at their Hidden Hills mansion is also luxurious as can be, featuring a stone fireplace as well as a sitting area and a private balcony. There's also an ensuite decked out with a soaking tub and a steam shower, as well as dual walk-in closets. Moving outside, the 2.5-acre grounds are picture-perfect and stacked with more amenities, as well as the fact that they're surrounded by city light and mountain views. Aside from the grassy lawn, there's a heated pool with a spa and a separate shallow pool, along with a variety of terraces for alfresco lounging and entertaining. Additionally, the property has a guest house with its own kitchenette too. While Jessica's lived in that home for over a decade, it's not the only place she's owned. If you had the chance to read Miss Simpson's open book, then you probably found her story quite fascinating. And also noticed she included some of her real estate tales within its pages. Her homes played a major part in the story of her life. Between her Calabasas mansion that was shown during she and Nick Lachey's newlywed days, as well as her current Hidden Hills mansion, Jessica gets heartfelt in the book about the first home that was simply hers, what she calls the Beverly Hills Cottage. So after her divorce from Nick Lachey, Jessica writes how she never had a home of her own or even control of her own life. She went from living with her parents, who managed her career, to living with Lachey in a marriage that quickly went bad as she discovered herself. So Jessica's first home post-divorce was a pretty big deal, a home she goes on and on about as her fairy tale cottage. After seeing photos of this cottage, you'll come to realize it might not be what you imagined. Jessica's former home was actually a stunning 5,500 square foot crib in Beverly Hills. Jessica purchased this property in 2005 for just over $5.2 million, right after she announced her divorce from Lachey. It boasts 5 beds and 6 baths throughout. Built in 1991, this custom abode had a Hampton style in its design, and it was located in one of the most private celebrity enclaves, Hidden Valley. In fitting with the Hamptons vibe, interiors boasted light and airy furnishings, tasteful decor, and park-like grounds. While Jessica lived here, she reportedly got celebrity decorator Rachel Ashwell to do the home up in her trademark shabby chic style. Formal areas such as the living and dining rooms boasted soaring ceilings overhead, while there was also a family-friendly restaurant-style chef's kitchen that leads out to a breakfast room. The breakfast room further led out to the stone courtyard, where there was also a picturesque koi pond. A comfy family room nearby also opened out to the poolside grounds. Other features inside Jessica's former home included a home theater, an office library, and a home gym. Outside, the park-like property featured beautiful gardens as well as a swimming pool. Jessica and her now husband Eric Johnson and their first daughter Maxwell had been living as one happy family in this home for a few years, but once they had their second child, Ace, the growing family decided to sell this cottage and move on to their current mansion. The Hidden Valley home came with quite the celebrity pedigree too. Before Simpson lived here, Paul Hogan, Tom and Kathy Preston, Ellen DeGeneres, and Rick Yorn all called this gorgeous Beverly Hills house home. Jessica sold the home in 2013 for $6.4 million and continued the Hollywood owner tradition. It was reported that Sydney Holland purchased the home and sold it 1 year later to actress Jennifer Lawrence for $8 million. Before we wrap this house tour up, I'm sure many of you remember Jessica's reality series Newlyweds with her ex-husband Nick Lachey. The first season of the series was filmed over 5 months with cameras set up in nearly every corner of this house, Jessica and Nick's marital mansion in Calabasas, California. The only parts of the mansion that were off limits for filming were the bedroom and bathroom. The crew had to ask permission anytime they filmed upstairs. An old tabloid from the time the house was purchased in the early 2000s read, "Soon-to-be wed lovebirds Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey are one step closer to domestic bliss." They purchased a 6,400 square foot home just outside Los Angeles. The spanking new Mediterranean-style nest is packed with high-tech goodies, like a projection room and a TV in the shower. The singers can listen to their favorite tunes throughout the house, which is wired with a state-of-the-art media system. The nearly 1,000 square foot master suite includes a fireplace, study, and wet bar. Outside are an infinity pool and spa. Pretty crazy to think about how long ago that was. Either way, this McMansion was a piece of reality TV history, but it definitely doesn't hold as many happy memories as Jessica Simpson's homes that followed. After looking at some of Jessica's stunning homes over the years, that will wrap up today's house tour. We'll have to wait and see if she picks up another spot in Nashville soon. But before we go, answer this question for me. If you moved out on your own post-divorce, what type of property would you be seeking to restore your peace? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to chat. I'm Kara the Vampire Slayer, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye! Actress Lindsay Lohan traded the Hollywood lights for the glittering skyline of Dubai, and it's safe to say she's been thriving in her new home. The former child star turned global icon has embraced a quieter, more private lifestyle in the United Arab Emirates since making the move in 2014. And from the looks of her stunning family home, it is no wonder she hasn't looked back. Living in a gorgeous 4-bedroom villa overlooking the iconic Kite Beach, Lindsay's home is a reflection of her jet-setting lifestyle. Full of unique accessories and artwork collected during her travels, the actress has created a space that feels personal and inspiring, a true family sanctuary. Not only did Dubai offer Lindsay a fresh start, but it's also where she found love. She met her husband, Badar Shamas, in the city, and together they welcomed their first child in 2023, making her Dubai residence more than just a house. It's the heart of her growing family. Let's take a closer look inside Lindsay's luxurious life in Dubai and why this star has chosen to call it home. Lindsay Lohan made the move to Dubai in 2014 and hasn't looked back since. As of June 2023, she resides in a 4-bedroom villa overlooking Kite Beach, and even gave a journalist a personal tour of her family home. Lindsay revealed in 2022 that she relocated to Dubai seeking privacy after years of intense public scrutiny in the United States. In Dubai, paparazzi laws prohibit invasive photography, giving Lindsay a chance to enjoy her daily life without being constantly followed by cameras. Relocating to Dubai turned out to be one of the best decisions for Lindsay. You can see it on her. And it didn't only give her peace, but it also introduced her to her now husband, Badar Shamas, who she first met at a restaurant. The couple married in 2022, and they welcomed their first child together, a son, just last year. Aside from meeting her husband, Lindsay has often spoken about the peace that she's found in Dubai. She said in 2018, "There's a certain calmness that I find there. There's no paparazzi, no cameras. That's a big deal for me. I never considered people taking a picture bothering me, but I don't want people to misinterpret who I am as a person if they see me sneezing and they say I'm crying. I do really appreciate having the life where I can just go outside and not have to worry." Before settling in Dubai, Lindsay lived in New York for many years as well as LA. She also spent a brief period in Turkey as well as London, England, and Mykonos. Since trading Hollywood for Dubai back in 2014, Lindsay's current home shows her journey to a more peaceful and grounded life. Lindsay and her family live in a 7,000 square foot villa boasting 4 bedrooms and overlooking Kite Beach, and the home was designed with relaxation and functionality in mind. Lindsay collaborated with celebrity interior decorator Kate Instone from Blush International to create a coastal, calm aesthetic in her home, but they only had 2 weeks to make it happen. Lindsay said, "I wanted a beautiful and relaxed home for me and my family with a calming palette of neutrals punctuated with nautical blues." Lindsay's commitment to sustainability played a big role in the home's design too. She brought nearly all her furniture from her previous apartment, blending them with new pieces to create a cohesive and personalized space. The guest bedroom's a direct replica of her old apartment setup, and her living room features her reused sofas, a coffee table, and a dining set from Marina Home. Pieces collected during her travels add a global flair, and custom wooden console tables add another personal touch. To brighten the villa's darker spaces, Lindsay had mirrors installed in the living room. She also vinyl wrapped dark kitchen cabinets to achieve a light, airy vibe instead of replacing everything. Her villa is full of thoughtful design elements that make it a true sanctuary for Lindsay and her family. The main living area features a massive, comfy sofa paired with a rug that she and her husband chose together when they first met. And one of the standout pieces here is Blue Lips, which is an artwork by Louise Dugan, a Dubai-based artist. Lindsay's favorite spot in the home is her master bedroom's calming corner, where she actually has a plush armchair where she can read and daydream on. Not to mention, that's the actress's fave piece of furniture. Since Lindsay welcomed her first child in 2023, a son, Luai Shamas, Motherhood has been a joyful milestone for the actress. Of course, she also had a nursery in the meantime designed for her baby boy, which turned out both peaceful and chic. Lindsay partnered with baby brand Nestig to design a dreamy nursery, showing items from her collaboration with the company. Nestig is best known for their mid-century modern style cribs and their warm yet modern approach to nursery design. Lindsay's nursery features a calming ocean theme with a natural wood and white painted crib and dresser, complemented by whimsical touches like a sailboat-shaped shelf and adorable felt mobile. The focal point though is definitely the stunning mural that spans the walls, depicting serene ocean scenes. Lindsay shared about this aspect of the room, saying, "I feel so peaceful by the ocean. I wanted to create a space where my little one and I could share in that feeling. It warms the space so much and I can't wait to point out all the cute little elements to my babe." Lindsay's transition into motherhood has been celebrated by her family too, who have always seen her as a natural nurturer. Her sister Ali Lohan shared, "My sister is one of the most caring, kind, humble, brilliant, stunningly beautiful, talented people. She's incredible and she's a born mama. I love her so much and I really look up to her so much." Well, it's clear that Lindsay Lohan has transitioned not only into motherhood seamlessly, but also to her life in Dubai. The villa she shares with her husband and son is a reflection of her journey toward building a grounded and fulfilling family life. That'll wrap up today's house tour, but thanks for watching Famous Entertainment. If you enjoyed this tour, we'd love your support. Hit that like button to let us know you're loving the videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't so you never miss a video. Miley Cyrus has been famous since her Disney Channel days, but even though she's not the same girl from Hannah Montana, she's still living that superstar life when it comes to her real estate. Over the years, Miley has owned homes all across the US, from her roots in Tennessee to her latest splurge in Malibu, California. She's known for her wild stage presence and bold personality, but her properties, they've been just as iconic. Today we're breaking down the jaw-dropping homes Miley has called her own and the Malibu mansion she just can't quit. Guys, I have an important announcement about this channel. There is someone trying to take this channel, Famous Entertainment, down and have everything that I've worked so hard on deleted. Click the link in the top comment and I'll explain everything at the end of this video, so please stay tuned. Miley Cyrus returned to Malibu in a major way in 2022, dropping $7.9 million on what is now her most expensive real estate purchase yet. This 6-bedroom, 6.5 bathroom estate spans over 6,500 square feet and sits in a gated hillside community, offering her that A-list level privacy and some of the best coastline views in California. This Mediterranean-style villa is painted crisp white on the outside with palm trees, a lush green lawn, and a full-on outdoor setup that's ideal for entertaining. Think a heated swimming pool, a separate spa, sun loungers, and paved patio space that's right out of a resort brochure. Inside, the home was originally built in 1999, but it's been renovated to fit modern tastes. You'll find a mix of high ceilings, white walls, and giant glass sliding doors that open up to the backyard. The open floor plan makes the whole place feel even bigger, and there's tons of natural light. Thanks to the layout and clever lighting choices, add more light like LED fixtures. The flooring blends tile and hardwood, keeping things stylish but practical. And when it comes to entertaining, Miley's covered. There's a formal dining room, a fireplace-lit living room, and even a billiards table with a full-size pool table. The kitchen plays it cool with all white cabinets and granite counters, plus a butler's pantry that's perfect for hosting big get-togethers. Upstairs, the master bedroom brings serious wow factor with ocean views, a private balcony, a fireplace, and a sitting area. Oh, and every bedroom in this home has its own ensuite bathroom. No fighting over showers in this house. This is not Miley's first go at Malibu real estate. You might remember her other Malibu home, the one she famously decorated with her mom Tish in that wild Memphis Milano style. She flipped that one in 2021 for a big profit. But clearly, Malibu has always got her heart. Before the Malibu waves and Hollywood Hills, Miley had her very own country estate back in Franklin, Tennessee, just outside Nashville. And when I say estate, I mean 33 acres of full-blown Southern luxury. She bought this place in 2017 for around $5.8 million, and it's straight out of a country music video. The 6-bedroom farmhouse blends rustic charm with modern touches. Think vaulted ceilings, massive fireplaces, and reclaimed wood floors. The kitchen has double islands and industrial-style lights, giving off the homey but glam vibe. Plus, the massive barn on site adds to the whole Tennessee dream. In 2022, Miley sold this country escape for a whopping $14.5 million, cashing in big time as she turned the page on her Nashville chapter. For a hot minute, Miley even owned a place in Hidden Hills, a celeb favorite California gated community that's home from everyone to the Kardashians to Drake. Her pad there was more modern farmhouse chic, and she gave it her signature flair with help from designer Trevor Chaney. The house had tons of character: black walls, psychedelic furniture, a Gucci paper bathroom. It was a vibe. She ended up selling this one in 2022 for over $7 million, likely to make room for her Malibu comeback. So whether she's riding horses in Tennessee or soaking up ocean views in Malibu, one thing is clear: Miley Cyrus has always known how to pick a house. Her Malibu estate might be her most expensive home yet, but it's also the one that seems to fit her best. These days, she's more low-key than ever, focusing on music, family, and her new chapter. And while we'll always remember the wild Miley moments, it's cool to see her settling into a home that feels a little more grounded. What do you think of Miley's Malibu mansion? Would you live here if you had the money? I'm pretty sure you would. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more celebrity house tours coming your way. The original High School Musical heartthrob Zac Efron has come a long way since those Disney days, and he's venturing off into new projects. Down to Earth with Zac Efron premieres this upcoming month on Netflix, and although he's still showing off his ripped bod, the new show looks a lot deeper than just that.
Do I have a safe word? What are we getting ourselves into?
When he's not traveling the world, acting or working, Zac has quite the place to call home in Hollywood, which we'll be taking a look at, as well as his previous place. His multi-million-dollar house is a contemporary zen-like retreat in the hills, and we even found the listing. Zac Efron is an actor and singer who began his career professionally in the early 2000s and rose to prominence for his role as Troy Bolton in the High School Musical trilogy. You guys asked for some house tours on Disney stars, so here you go. Since his days as a teen heartthrob, he's kept himself busy, taking on a variety of projects that either show the much lighter or much darker sides to a character's personality he can play. I mean, there were comedies like Dirty Grandpa, which I love, Baywatch, and who could forget when he played Ted Bundy.
Promise you'll never leave me, Liz.
It's about another missing girl, isn't it?
Did you do it?
Although Zac has taken his workout regimen down a notch from his Baywatch days, he's still giving fans his wet and shirtless scenes they love in his upcoming Netflix show. But he said, "I realized that when I was done with that movie, I don't ever want to be in that good of shape again. Really, it was so hard. You're working with almost no wiggle room. You've got things like water under your skin you're worrying about. Making your 6-pack into a 4-pack like that's just not, it's just stupid. It's just not real." Whatever Zac wants to do with his fitness, he's still amassed quite the success over his years in Hollywood and just keeps going. His current estimated net worth is at $25 million or more, and you can bet it's bought the man some nice homes. Hey guys, it's Karen. Today we're doing another house tour here on Famous Entertainment. You guys requested this one, so today we'll be looking at where Zac Efron calls home, like his Zen retreat in Hollywood and more. If you like these videos, make sure you're subscribed and ring that bell to be notified when we post so you can always be up to date. We've also done house tours in likes of Demi Lovato and Billie Eilish, and we'll link to some at the end. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and as usual, let me know whose house tour is next in those comments down below. Now let's get into this video. Before we take a look at Zac's current home, let's see the one he recently sold. Prior to his Hollywood Hills home he's living in, he's lived in another one close by. Apparently this was more of Zac's party pad from his wilder days, and I guess it was time for a fresh start. Selling it in 2014 for over $2.7 million, he closed the door on his last piece of life as a young Hollywood bad boy. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Zac had 2 stints in rehab and a visit to LA's infamous Skid Row that made him want to make changes. Following the period in his life where he struggled with addiction, Zac Zac sought out more zen in his life and started with his home. But we'll look at the current one in just a sec. The house that served as the backdrop to the darker period in the actor's life was an industrial-style, single-level home tucked away in the hills. Zac's previous house had a lot that spanned nearly a third of an acre and inside covered 2,424 square feet with 2 beds and 3 baths. The home was designed for the famed case study program by Rodney Walker and built just afterwards in 1947 using those plans. It was subsequently renovated 50 years later with a big renovation in 1980 and modern updates over the years. Now the home has a super modern vibe, offering open plan spaces and plenty of walls of glass throughout. There's one fireplace in Zac's previous Hollywood house. Mind you, it's a unique 3-sided fireplace, and it sits in the common area where the living room is. There are heated concrete floors and corrugated metal surfaces that also add to the industrial vibe of the place. Whole walls of glass open in every room for a seamless indoor-outdoor flow and beautiful natural lighting. The structure embodies the ideal California lifestyle with its design, and there's a custom open kitchen with wolf range and sub-zero appliances. We can also see that the master suite isn't the only room here with an attached bath, but it definitely gets perfect access to the outside patio. Elsewhere, there's another sprawling terrace on what looks like to be the roof, with room to dine or simply lounge in the sun. Situated up on a gated driveway on a flat, lush lot outside of Zac's previous home, you'll also find a unique infinity pool with ozone system. Moving on to Zac's current Hollywood abode, like I said, he purchased this home in 2013 looking for a fresh start, and he still currently lives here, so I'm guessing it was all he expected and more. This place cost him $3.995 million, and it's set high in the Hollywood Hills with gorgeous panoramic views of Los Angeles.
Zac, this view is amazing.
Thanks, bro.
Nice.
Zac's home is nestled in the trendy hillside neighborhood of Los Feliz in central LA. It's a relaxed area that, according to Wikipedia, draws both established up-and-coming creative types. It borders the sprawling Griffith Park and encompasses part of the Santa Monica Mountains, making for some great hikes and scenery. Other celebs love this area too, with Zac's neighbors including the likes of Kristen Stewart, Rose McGowan, Naya Rivera, and more. His current house is actually just a short 5 miles from his previous one we just looked at, so he clearly likes the neighborhood. The home was marketed by listing materials as zen-like, and that it is. It's contemporary and clean in the design, and size-wise it's a definite upgrade from Zac's last home. Set back behind gates at the end of a long driveway and almost an acre of land, Zac's secluded home gives him the kind of privacy he needs. There's also a state-of-the-art security system, so no need to worry about any paparazzi or stalkers making their way inside, that's for sure. Like I said, the Zen retreat is bigger than his last house, measuring in at 5,644 square feet of living space with 5 beds and 5 baths. The notoriously private star did invite Vogue into his luxurious Hollywood Hills home for an episode of their 73 Questions series. Well, kind of.
So how'd you start your day this morning, Zac?
Same as always. Every day. 50 push-ups, huge workout. I'm just kidding.
More impressive than me. What one person did you have on your wall when you were in high school?
Oh, no kidding. Tyra Banks. I had a poster.
Tyra.
She was in a purple bathing suit.
He kept the tour to the outside of his house, particularly the expansive yard where he grilled up some food and showed off views of downtown LA. Not to worry though, we know what the inside looks like thanks to the listing and some old-fashioned research.
Do you remember every name that Dwayne Johnson called you in Baywatch?
No.
What's your favorite place to hang out?
Planet Earth.
Do you have any bad neighbors?
No, not really.
Now, Zac, when you're not working, what's one thing you love to do?
Pretty much anything outdoors.
Can you be any more specific than that?
I don't know, surfing, anything outdoors.
Okay. What is the weirdest hidden talent that you're willing to share with us at the moment?
I can blow spit bubbles with my tongue.
And he no longer hangs a poster of Tyra Banks on his wall, but we see that Zac does have a life-size cutout of himself.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened on set?
One time I tackled Macy Gray in my underwear. And it was improv, so she wasn't expecting it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. I have no words for this.
Inside the home, the modern design boasts light hardwood floors in most of the rooms, and there are plenty of floor-to-ceiling windows and glass sliders for an indoor-outdoor vibe. Zac's current home has some stairs inside, so it isn't single-level like his last place. There are warm natural wood accents throughout and even skylights in some of the common areas. There's also a tranquil indoor pond by the kitchen and dining area, which is just one of the unique water features here. Speaking of the kitchen, it's a state-of-the-art chef's kitchen fitted with stainless steel appliances, a a large center island and eat-in bar. If you prefer a formal dining setting, that room is just steps away. Zac's home offers multiple living areas to kick back and relax, one full of light with sliding doors to outside, another cozier den with fireplace, and even a games room with billiards table. Other features inside his estate include a wine cellar and a full home gym. Several of the 5 bedrooms offer views of both the city and ocean, many of which have access to a balcony or deck as well. Zac's master suite here has a fireplace and sprawling terrace, and the attached marble bath is spa style with glass enclosed shower. Moving outside of Zac's Zen mini mansion, he has a large backyard with plenty of space to entertain and lounge, not to mention barbecue and grill area, which the actor no doubt loves since he spends a lot of his time cooking outdoors. There's also a stunning pool and spa with waterfall and a separate guest house. Of course, he also has garage and driveway space for his gorgeous cars like this one. Seeing how nice Zac's home is, I'm not surprised he stayed put at this zen-like retreat for all these years. So now we've taken a look at former High School Musical star Zac Efron and his spacious home in Hollywood, as well as his previous place before that. The man has come a long way in his career and matured since moving on from his last home, and we can even see that in his choice of real estate. I think his current house looks more established and matches his personality much better. Would you guys agree? After years of public turmoil, legal battles, headline-making relationships, and a memoir that shocked the world, Britney Spears is still finding her rhythm. Recently, though, the pop princess set social media on fire with claims she was leaving America for good. Was she really relocating to Mexico to escape the paparazzi, or was it all just another Britney Instagram moment? Well, in today's tour, we're gonna uncover what's really going on and take you inside Britney Spears' sprawling $12 million mansion in Thousand Oaks, California, where she continues to live, dance, and occasionally troll her fans with cryptic captions and high kicks. Let's take a look inside the properties that Britney has called home, and why the one she still owns remains her ultimate sanctuary. Guys, I have an important announcement about this channel. There is someone trying to take this channel, Famous Entertainment, down and have everything that I've worked so hard on deleted. Click the link in the top comment and I'll explain everything at the end of this video, so please stay tuned. In early December 2024, Britney Spears shocked her 42 million Instagram followers by casually announcing that she had moved to Mexico. "They've always been incredibly cruel to me, the paparazzi, the way they've illustrated me to be," she said, before adding, "That's why I've moved to Mexico." Just one day after her 43rd birthday, fans were left wondering if the singer had truly ditched Los Angeles for a beachside escape. Days later, she posted again, this time posing in a glamorous cocktail dress, claiming to be on house hunting in a place far away from America. But according to sources close to Britney, they confirmed that she actually hasn't moved at all and is still living at her longtime estate in Thousand Oaks, California. So what's the truth? Well, like most things Britney in 2025, it's complicated. But what we do know is that her $12 million mansion in Thousand Oaks is still very much her home base. Purchased back in 2015 for $7.4 million, Britney's Thousand Oaks estate isn't just a house. It's a castle perched on 21 acres of private land, surrounded by lush greenery, mountain views, and yes, a built-in stage for her most viral dance routine. Located in a gated hilltop community just outside LA, this 13,200 square foot villa-style mansion has become almost as famous as Britney herself, largely because it's a backdrop for countless dancing videos that she shares online. While that massive marble-floored foyer and sun-soaked great room, yeah, that is where it all goes down. Whether she's spinning, flipping her hair, or letting loose in some barely there outfits, this space has become Britney's personal stage. The room features 35-foot ceilings, oversized windows, a dramatic fireplace, and an open staircase that she dances in front of constantly. She even held her wedding to ex-husband Sam Asghari on this very property, adding to its emotional history. This estate was built for luxury and leisure. Upstairs, the grand staircase wraps around an open landing, but for those days when stairs are just too much, well, there's an elevator too. Her master suite is more like a personal retreat, with a private terrace, 2 walk-in closets, and dual spa bathrooms. One with a jetted soaking tub and the other with a steam shower. And knowing Britney, there's probably a bottle of perfume in every single corner. Elsewhere in the house, there's an oak-paneled library with sweeping views of the Santa Monica Mountains, a full-on media and games games room, and multiple living areas with luxe touches like chandeliers and fireplaces. Her home gym, where she famously admitted to accidentally burning it down once, is still very much intact, and Britney often films her workouts there or outside in the fresh air. The kitchen includes a center island with top-of-the-line appliances, a cozy breakfast nook with bay windows, and a casual dining space warmed by a fireplace. But the real drama happens outside. Her backyard rivals any luxury resort, with a sparkling infinity pool and spa, a tennis court, a 3-hole golf course, and a 1,200 square foot pavilion, complete with a full kitchen, bathroom, and wine cellar. There's also an orchard, vast lawns, and manicured garden. This home is where Britney paints, whirls, stretches, and shares her offbeat, unfiltered thoughts. No script, no production crew, just Britney being Britney. And with everything that this estate has to offer, it's easy to see why she stayed all these years. Before settling into Thousand Oaks, Britney owned a handful of impressive homes across the LA area, including a sleek modern build in Hidden Hills and a Mediterranean-style estate in Calabasas, where she raised her 2 sons. But while those homes offered convenience and privacy, none seemed to have the personal connection that she's formed with her current residence. This Thousand Oaks mansion is more than a place to live. It's where she reclaimed her voice, found freedom, and built her post-conservatorship life. With her memoir, The Woman in Me, being adapted into a major project by John M. Chu, the director of Wicked, Britney's next chapter seems to be unfolding on screen. She's also teased a possible return to acting, hinting at a fictional musical role where she plays an extremely intelligent character. It's flattering to be in such good company like John Chu, she wrote in a post that had fans speculating whether a comeback is in the works. And while the rumors about moving to Mexico swirl, one thing is clear: Britney's still dancing, still posting, and still holding it down at her mansion in Thousand Oaks. From viral living room twirls to her private golf course out back, Britney Spears' mansion here is both a fortress and a stage. Whether she stays in California or really does jet off to Mexico someday, she's created a home that reflects exactly who she is: iconic, complicated, and completely free. Thank you guys for watching Famous Entertainment. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, drop your favorite Britney era in the comments below, and hit that bell so you never miss a house tour. I'm Kara the Vampire Slayer. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to my 500,000 subscribers. I absolutely love you all, and your support over the years has meant everything to me. It's kept me going through the loss of Shiro, the economy crashing, and lots of other ups and downs. Now, I have a little favor to ask. I've created a backup channel for Famous Entertainment, so that's going to be linked in the top comment and the description box. And this is where I'll be continuing to bring you the celebrity real estate videos you know and love. But this time, I'm gonna be bringing you into my world with personal content. I live in a historic house, and I love doing home renos. Well, at least I've been learning the last year. I have 3 dogs, I do daily workouts, we go to events, you know, there's trips to the hairdresser sometimes. I also have 3 amazing rescue dogs. I've fostered dogs before. I do daily workouts. We go to events. You know, maybe I'll even someday have a big wedding that Michael promised me. Anyways, I've been posting this stuff for years on Instagram, but with me having to start all over again, I'm gonna try to merge my personal content with the content that you come to watch here. Mainly house tours. Regardless, if you love this channel or have watched it over the years, I need your support to get the new channel going. So please, if you enjoyed the content that I've created, hit that subscribe button for the new channel in the description box and comments, and check out some of the new videos. It's super important for me to keep our amazing community together, and in case anything happens to the main channel, this is where you're always gonna be able to find me. We've recently had some hiccups that have affected both life and business. So there's someone trying to take this channel down, like I mentioned before, and I've honestly put so much work into Famous Entertainment over the years. I want to keep my passion for creating content alive and not let the drama or bullies bring me down or affect my ability to work. So we're starting fresh, keeping it real, and I promise you're gonna love what's coming next. So let's make this backup channel something incredible together. Subscribe now and join me on this exciting new journey. I can't wait to see you there. Hey everyone, it's Kara, or Kara the Vampire Slayer as you might know me, and given my love for all things house and home, I recently wanted to get more hands-on myself and I started tackling DIY projects at my own house. Being a new homeowner, there are plenty of unexpected things to fix, and it's cool to learn what you're doing and hopefully be able to fix it yourself. There are also plenty of DIY projects suitable for beginners like me to do, and ones that improve the look of your space drastically. Follow me and I'll teach you what I'm learning and motivate you to join me. You can DIY on a budget even if you're a total beginner. Follow me on Fix It with Kara and we can chat.